So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, thank you for clicking into this video. And if you are a recurring viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you a lot. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you some key points on how to deal with plant burnout. I'm sure I am not the only one who is dealing or have dealt with plant burnout. I have been collecting plants for a while now, so I guess I could say that I already have like some sort of an experience to share with you guys on how I deal with plant burnout. I mean, I do experience this once in a while, and there are some times that I am able to deal with it like very easily. I would snap at it like very quickly, but there are some times that I really struggle to get back into plant care routine. But I have found some very useful way to deal with it, and so yeah, today I will be sharing with you. I have 5 on my list, and yeah, I hope you guys find this useful and I am able to help a little bit. Whatever works for me may not work for you, so take my advice, my points with a grain of salt, but my intentions are good, and I'm just hoping that you guys would find this video at least helpful, or the tips would be something that you can consider. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright friends, I feel like my face is super red in the camera, but anyhow. Alright guys, so I would just like to point out once again, I am not an expert. These are just my opinions. These are what works for me, so it might not work for you. So the first one I have on my list, as I said, I have 5. So the first one is, it's okay to not care for your plants temporarily. Like if you are feeling tired, if you are feeling bored with your plants, if you don't want anything to do with your plants, it's okay to not care for them. To me, when I feel this way at some point in my plant, whatever, I leave them alone. I do something else, and sometimes it would last me a week. I still love my plants, like I would still check them once in a while, but there are some times that I really don't want to do anything with my plants, and to me it is normal. And you can't force yourself. Like if you don't feel like doing anything, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, your plants will be okay if it's just a few days. They will be okay. Especially during winter, the weather is not helping. We just feel easily tired, and we don't feel like moving. We don't feel like doing anything. And also our plants doesn't grow much during the winter, so it doesn't help either. Like we are not too excited, just like when it's springtime, when everything is growing, everyone is like, perky, everyone looks beautiful. Winter time is different, like especially when it's gray outside, like where I am, it's snowing most of the time, or it's just like the sun barely shows up during the day. So yeah, my point is, it's okay to not care for your plants like in a short time. Like, I mean, this is temporary. I am 100% sure that a point will come where you will miss your plants, where you will find your groove back, and you will enjoy your plants again. So don't worry too much, and just enjoy the other things that you wanted to do other than caring for your plants when you are experiencing plant burnt out. So yeah, that's the first tips that I have for you. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is something that you can do in many ways. Actually, there are a few ways that I can share with you, and that's downsizing. So you can downsize your collection in a few ways, and it's also okay to downsize. Sometimes we don't feel so attached to certain plants. after a few, if we had dealt with it like pest wise, sometimes we just get tired of the plant. So the first one is, or the first way to downsize is to sell them. If you have like a large collection, it does come to a point where sometimes you are tired of taking care of a lot of plants, so you can sell some of them. Like there are a lot of different platforms lately where you can sell plants that you don't love as much anymore as the other plants in your collection. So yeah, that's an easy way to downsize, and also you are getting something back. And be honest, we all want money. So yeah, downsizing your collection by selling them is also very, very good, helpful way to deal with burnout. And then another way is to give away plants. I'm sure in your circle you have friends or family that likes plants as well. So you can give away some of your plants that doesn't excite you anymore, or that you don't love as much anymore. So instead of, just leaving it to die in the corner and ending up in the bin, I think it's a better idea to give it to your family or friends who likes plants as well. And then another one is have your planty friends to adapt your plants while you are experiencing the burnt out. I feel like my tongue is getting twisted right now. So yeah, have your friends take care of your plants temporarily. But I would strongly suggest that you pick a friend that also likes plants. I am not saying that you just push your plants into someone who doesn't even like plants, because it's not gonna be fun for them either. So you have to choose a friend that likes plants and would enjoy taking care of the plants for you. So yeah, and then the next one is throw away unhealthy plants. Throwing away unhealthy plant is also okay. I mean, let's say for example you have had a plant that you have been taking care of, and it always has pests, and you are constantly treating, you are giving them your full attention, and it just won't grow the way you wanted it, or it just won't grow to its full potential. I think it is time to let go of the plant, to throw it in a bin. It is a plant, and just like any other things, sometimes we just have to let go of them. So yeah, just bin it. It's one less problem for you. Okay, so the next tip that I have that I think is gonna be helpful is to do only what you want to do, plant related, at a particular time, or set a schedule. By this I mean we do watering, we do fertilizing, we do pruning, we do propagating, and we have other things that we do with our plant collection. To me, I find it easier if I do a schedule. Like I would set a day, or I would pick a particular day to do some watering, or I would do it by area. Like let's say Monday I will just do my plant wall, Tuesday I will do my Hoyas only, and then Wednesday, whatever day, I would do a different part of my plant collection. So to me, I find it easier, and it makes my time more manageable. So yeah, that is one tip I have for you guys. And also it is I think more efficient, because if you do your whole collection at one time, it is super tiring and you don't really pay close attention to the plants, because you are sort of rushing to finish everything. So to just to set a schedule or to pick just a particular genus, or to pick a particular place in your home where your plants are, is the best solution. And believe me, it works. Or maybe it's just for me, but yeah, it is very efficient and effective. So that's number 3. And then the next one is avoid impulse buying. I am guilty of this one and I do regret it sometimes, but yeah, I have to learn to control myself. Mind you, I don't always go out to garden centers or to nurseries, because with the winter I don't really feel like going out most of the time. But when I do go out, that's when I splurge. Is it the word? Like you just buy whatever. Yeah, so impulse buying is not good. And I think it applies to everything, really. Like, just buy what you feel like would make you very happy, or buy only those plants that you know. Like, to me, sometimes I'm rational, most of the times I'm not. But sometimes I am thinking of what, like, before I buy the plant, I am thinking, if I propagate this plant and be able to make some plants out of this, I could, get my money back, which I think is practical. So yeah, that's something to consider when we are buying plant. And then also sometimes I would do the 1 in, 1 out. I have learned that from another YouTuber. I think it was Good Growing. She would do this, she would bring home 1 plant and she would sell or take out 1 plant from her collection, either sell them or give away, blah, blah, whatever. So yeah, that is something that I am trying to apply into my plant collecting journey. So yeah, 1 in, 1 out. And it's actually very good too, because that's another way of downsizing your collection. Really? I don't know. But yeah. And then the last one. Sorry, my leg is falling asleep. Okay, the last one is declutter, rearrange your plant setup. If you can notice behind me, we are at a different location setup background in my home. So I did some rearranging the other day. I moved my cabinets. Actually, no. I moved my cabinet that was in the corner over on that side, which I don't think you could see. I moved it over here behind me, and I also purchased 1 more shelf because I was running out of space for my most favorite plants. I mean, I'm not being biased, but I have some plants that I love more than others. But yeah, so I purchased another cabinet, and I will actually show you guys that one day. I didn't do a video of me assembling the cabinet because it will take a long time. I'm not good at assembling things, so yeah, I saved you guys the trouble from that. So I will just do like the tour of my plant cabinet someday. But anyhow, so yeah, declutter, rearrange plant setup. Sometimes just looking at your plants at the different setup makes you more excited about your plants again. So just recently, I actually have moved all my Hoyas into our what is this? We have a bay window, and hold on, let me turn you around. I don't know if you can see, but we have a bay window here. I hope you are able to see it. If not, I'm gonna attach a barrel of that. But yeah, we have that big window that I am not able to put plants before because we have, like, summertime we have the AC on the corner, so I don't want the plants to get cold. winter time, we have the heater panel underneath the window sill. So I was not thinking much about it, but this winter I thought hard. I was like, I need to be able to put some plants by that window because it's a waste of space and it gets tons of light. This is a south facing window, so I put up some shelves, I hang a curtain rod, and I hang my Hoyas in there. And yeah, they are growing very nicely. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, to just change your setup is one thing you can excite yourself again with your new plant collection. So yeah, those are the 5 points I have for you guys to share, and I hope that you guys find this helpful. And sometimes you just have to discover things on your own and be surprised on what it will do to you. And yeah, as I said, it's okay to get the plant burned out. It is a normal thing. It is a normal occurrence. I actually, like, one of the other hobbies I have is sewing, dressmaking, things like that. I do like sewing, but I am at a point right now where I have not touched my sewing machine for, I would say, 5 months now. And it's okay. I mean, I will get back to it, but for now I am enjoying my plants. So yeah. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you find this helpful, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.